you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're brand new here and this is the very first time you ever see me, what's up? I am Jen. I share all things health and wellness here on the channel. Anything I do to level up my life or even make it 1% better, I share with you guys in hopes to inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your jam, make sure to subscribe before we jump into today's video. All right, beauties, we have another video coming at you, a little bit different than what I am usually posting. I'm gonna be bringing some different videos this year, so if you aren't subscribed, make sure you do that. Make sure you click your notification bell, all of that good stuff, so you don't miss out on any of the videos when they post. But today I'm going over 3 incredibly easy, low barrier to entry, free ways that you can start to change your life. Make good, positive changes that will slowly build over time and start to level up your life. I don't care where you are. If you're currently eating like shit, if you drink every night, you smoke cigarettes, you're on drugs, you have no job, you lay around watching Real Housewives, eating Twinkies all day, whatever it is, whatever your story is, you're just feeling down and you want to get from where you're at now to where you really want to be. The desires of your heart, the goals and dreams that you have in your heart and mind. You can do that, and it starts with small steps. You don't have to, I know, especially with social media, it can be super overwhelming. Like you think you have to overhaul your whole life. And in order to be healthy, you have to be hitting all of the markers perfectly across the board. You have to have your career sewed up, your marriage sewed up, your parenting sewed up, your health sewed up, all the things. And that just isn't reality. You can start from wherever you are and start making small incremental changes that will build up and compound over time. So that's what I want to talk about today, especially being a few weeks into the new year. Normally by this point in the game, already 50% of people that started New Year's resolutions have already hung it up. They've thrown in the towel, they've gave up, they got overwhelmed, frustrated, discouraged because they tried to just overhaul everything in a night and said forget it. Or they started out with way too big of expectations and habits that they were trying to implement and were like, this is too hard, this doesn't fit in my life, I'm not gonna be able to pull this off, and they throw in the towel. And by February, it's up to 80 or 90%. So for those of you that maybe you're in that basket, which is okay, huge majority, I have been there plenty of times, we've all been there, and there's no better time than right now to start again, right? The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, the next best time is right now. So you can just start implementing these today. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to change your eating. You don't have to go get a membership at the gym. You don't have to spend any money. You can do all of these for free and super easy. And these are available to virtually any able-bodied person that is watching me right now. Number 1, write down 5 things that you are grateful for that have happened in the last 24 hours every single morning to start your day. This is gonna set your intention for the day. This is gonna put your focus on things you're grateful for, not what you're lacking, not what you're missing, not what you're not doing or not hitting. It's gonna put your focus on what you're grateful for. And a lot of times when we have a gratitude practice, I know that most of you have heard about this before. It's nothing brand new or magically gonna overhaul your life or groundbreaking, but it's definitely something that will benefit you and help your focus. And where focus goes, energy flows. Our focus is our reality. So what we focus on is what we magnify. So if you take the last 24 hours and you think about 5 small things, a lot of times when we're doing gratitude, we want to write like, I'm grateful for my family, my home, waking up today, and all of those things are absolutely amazing to be grateful for, as we should be grateful for them. However, I want you to think small incremental things. So your hot coffee in the morning, green lights on the way to work, made it first in the car rider line, somebody held the door for you at the grocery store, a bird flying through the tree, just little things that you can pick up throughout the day that you are grateful for. And what you'll notice as you are consistent with this, that you'll start going through the day looking for things to be grateful for to add on your list the following morning. And so that framework, that lens, it's going to shift your mindset as you move through life, because you can't be depressed and angry and pissed off and grateful simultaneously. So if you're constantly looking through the lens of gratitude, that's what you're gonna feel. How much better of a parent would you be if you train your brain to move through life looking at things with a positive, grateful mindset? How much better of a wife? How much better would you show up at work? rather than looking at all the negative things that work, because there are plenty of negative things. If you're looking for them, you're gonna find them. That's the same thing with things that you can be happy and grateful about, and showing up to work and thinking about the little thing, like, I'm so grateful the way that this pen writes. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so grateful that this employee tests my patience and that I can practice the skill of patience. You just start flipping everything to a grateful aspect, and it will definitely elevate your life, and it's completely free. Use any piece of paper, any notebook that you have laying around your house. Highly recommend actually physically writing it down. When we write something down, it creates more neurons firing in our brain, which hardwires it into our mind and our body, and we want to train our brain. Brains naturally look for the negative because they want to keep us alive. Self-preservation, right? That's how we were able to know if a lion or tiger was gonna jump out of us way back when, umpteen years ago. But if you're watching me, the majority of us aren't worried about like lions and tigers jumping out as we're like walking to the parking lot. So you have to retrain your brain to look through the lens of gratitude. And it's a skill that you can hone, and you can keep training your brain over and over until naturally you just look at life that way more than you do negative. It doesn't ever mean that you're not negative again or don't have negative feelings. That's a human emotion and you're going to experience it. However, you can recognize it a lot quicker and flip whatever situation it is to look at it like, how can I be grateful for this specific situation? What experience can I learn or gain from this that I can be thankful for? It will 100% elevate your life. The second thing that is super easy and free is walking every single day as soon as you eat for 10 minutes. Most of us eat at least 3 times a day. That's 30 minutes of walking a day broke down into little 10-minute bite-sized chunks. That's minimal effort, minimal discipline. As soon as you're done eating, just go outside for a 10-minute walk. Research shows that this drastically helps with your digestion as well as your metabolism, increases your overall activity, increases your mood, because when we move, all the chemicals and hormones and everything in our body start firing and increase our mood. But besides all the biochemistry of it, if you consistently do this and you commit to it 1, 2, 3 times a day, you slowly will start to increase your self-esteem and your self-respect. That's gonna have carryover into every other thing in life, because once you respect yourself, you know that you've committed to this and you keep following through, you keep following through, you keep following through, you are gonna respect yourself more. As a natural byproduct, you're gonna want to do better in other areas. So there's massive carryover in the rest of your life. Doesn't happen overnight. You have to be consistent with it, these little bite-sized pieces, and they will all compound on each other to bring great benefits and progress to your life. And number 3, we are gonna habit stack onto our walking. And that is going to be, you get done eating, you go for your walk, now you're gonna do the food for your mind. We are going to listen to something that is personal development, some way it's going to help you expand your mind, your knowledge, your skills, your personal growth, your mindset, help you in your personal, professional life, something that's going to help educate you and inspire you, empower you to do and be better. And again, it's absolutely free. YouTube is free. You can look up a million videos, anything, spiritual sermons or personal development or a combination of both, whatever works best for you. Podcasts are free. There's a gazillion out there. You can listen to audiobooks if you want to. Those, of course, you will have to pay for unless you find one like on YouTube or some kind of free platform. But podcasts and YouTube are great tools to use, and they are free. And if you're watching me, you have access to YouTube. So take that baby outside, walk for 10 minutes when you get done eating, pick it up on your next walk, listen to it while you're walking. So you're not only helping your body by moving, your digestion, your metabolism, your mood, but you're also feeding your mind, which is ultimately what runs your life. And to be able to empower yourself, get new insights, new perspectives, learn new skills, help you to be able to grow in other areas of your life. It's going to help you all the way around. And all of these, like I said, are minimal effort, low barrier to entry, require minimal discipline. So it's not going to be extremely hard where you have to dig for so much motivation. Like, okay, I'm done eating, I'm gonna go walk for 10 minutes. And I encourage everybody to commit to this for at least 30 days. 5 things that you're grateful for every single morning that's happened in the last 24 hours. Walk 10 minutes after each time you eat. listen to whatever self-help, personal development, autobiography, education of some sort, a sermon, whatever works for you that helps to lift your spirits, empower you, inspire you, educate you, to help you to grow in your mind and body, your personal and your professional life. And you can habit stack those right on top of each other so you're knocking two birds out with one stone. What you'll find as you go through the next 30 days, that you naturally are doing good things for yourself, and you're holding true to your commitments, and you're building self-respect and confidence in yourself. And then you'll start to think, well, what else can I add on? What else can I do? Maybe I can do 15 minutes each walk session. Maybe I can listen to this new book. Maybe I can add goals to my gratitude journal. Whatever it is, you could start building on it after you have a solid foundation and you start to feel empowered by committing to these things and sticking through them. And then you can build on them as they go. And don't change anything you eat. Don't change any other habits. Don't try to overhaul any of that. Just stick to these few easy, free basics, and they will start to help you find the drive and push to change those other areas. You'll naturally start feeling better. You'll want to eat better. It's like a domino. You got to push the first one so you can get that momentum going. But start small, commit to it. Stay consistent over the next 30 days. Get a calendar, mark off each day. That's a dopamine hit every time you get to X that baby off. So that's a win-win. And just stay consistent with these very easy, basic, free, low effort habits, and they will absolutely empower you to make great benefits and progress in all areas of your life. They have so much carryover. So let me know what habits you guys do that are easy, free, and you love, and they have helped elevate your life in some way, made a meaningful, positive impact on your life. I would love to hear. Everybody else can read down in the comments below, or let me know if you already implement some of these into your everyday life and what benefits or progress you've seen from them. I do all of these every single day without fail, and I have reaped so much benefit from them. We reap what we sow, right? Sow those good seeds, sow those good little habits, and they will progress over time and pay the best dividends. So I hope this quick, easy video helped you guys out. If you were just getting new and started out and you have any questions, drop them down below. I hope you guys are out there crushing it, coming towards the end of January of 2025. I love y'all to pieces. I hope you have a killer day, and I will catch you in the next video.